frankly, I think they should be there. You know, if there was an active shooter situation that happened and that person came running right through here, running from the police after killing people, well, that person's not going to make it very far. So, you know, that's the deal. So you guys watch your back. Cool? Let me deal with the police, and we'll do it that way. Any questions?
Hey, guys, got any questions on the stream? Go ahead and ask it. We have 203 right now. Okay. So far.
What city are we in? 203 is good.
We're in Helotes, Texas.
Hang tight, just 1 second.
How you doing, sir?
We're almost done with our interview. Hang tight for 1 second.
Oh, okay.
We got like just a couple of minutes, and then we can talk to you guys.
Okay.
We're doing a live stream interview. You guys are more than welcome to check it out.
Okay, cool.
So folks, obviously they don't want guns near the school, and it doesn't matter if it's a mile, 10 miles, 20 miles, right? So here's the thing. You see me out here, I walked into Bill Miller, got my tea. I can't be within 100 feet of a Bill Miller without getting the tea. I went in there, got my tea. Some people are concerned, some people aren't. I'm not concerned with them. We had a conversation with somebody in the store, you know, wanted to know what we were doing, we did that. Here's the thing. They have police here. They're gonna do their jobs, right? But let's say they were down the road, or let's say they were an active shooter at the school, and they're down there dealing with the active shooter. Maybe there's more than one. And they come running this way trying to get away. Probably not gonna get too far. I'm definitely gonna call the police, let them know to come pick up the body. We can't bury them ourselves, right? We can't bury active shooters ourselves. So, but anyway, that's it. I'll fill questions in a little bit. Let me talk to the police, and then we'll fill questions in a minute.
Thank you, sir. I'm Sergeant Wolfington with the Helotes Police Department.
Sergeant Wolfington.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
I understand you're out here doing your deal.
Yes, sir.
I noticed you are wearing a handgun. Do you have a permit for that?
Do I have to answer that question?
Well, yes. I mean,
and I'm not trying to give you a hard time. But
no. I understand about the rifle, but on a handgun, you do have to have a concealed carry permit. Do you have that ready?
Just a question. And you might be able to answer this as well if you want to try. I know Sarge's in charge. But Texas law, let's talk about...
His call.
Yeah, let's talk about Texas law.
Sir, do you have anything before we go in?
Oh, you're interrupting me now.
Yeah, I know.
So if you're going to interrupt me, I'll see you later. So
Okay,
please don't
that's
interrupt me. I had a question.
Well, because you have a sidearm on your hip,
Yeah.
so that's why I was trying to see if identify yourself.
Are you aware, and I don't mind cooperating with police that know the law and that are operating within the law. Are you aware that Texas does say if you have a handgun license that you have an obligation to show it? If you have an obligation to show it to a police officer if they ask for it. But it does not prescribe a criminal penalty for not showing it. So
I'm just asking if you have your permit. I would like to see it.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with the rifle. I understand what you're doing. I have no problem with it. I'm a gun supporter, and all we're trying to do is do what we need to do so we can leave you alone and get out of here.
Got it. If I'm not breaking the law, right?
No, you're not breaking the law.
I'm not being detained. Correct?
Well, did you go into Bill Miller's? I see you went there and got a key.
Are you conducting the investigation?
Nope.
All right.
I'm just asking.
I'll answer that question.
I'm wondering how we got the call. That's what I'm wondering about.
Yeah, I wouldn't even got you. I can't be within 100 feet of Bill Miller's without getting it.
Okay.
Come on. But if I'm not being detained, I have an indication you might not know the law on the handgun license, so I can give you a card, refresh yourself on the handgun license law, and then just get back in. So guys, I'm gonna give them a card. They can go refresh themselves on the Texas handgun laws. They can give me a call when they know the law, and then I'll talk to them. That's how we're gonna end this. So okay.
See their card? See the card?
And he's taking a call, so we're gonna walk down to the end down here, and they can just walk down here and talk to me. I kind of feel...
I'm gonna let you know right now. I've been watching the
feel...
Sarge, and the other guy seems to be a little bit tense, but the Sarge is like going like this with his hands to try to shut him up.
Yeah, he is. And so here's the deal, man. Whenever officers, they don't know the law that they're trying to come out here and address, I don't feel comfortable around them, so I'm just going to create some space and then let them do what they got to do, and then we'll do what we got to do. So, and I also want to make sure that I'm not being detained. You know, and I walked away. They didn't say anything, so you know, that's the thing. They may decide to take the fuck off. That might have been somebody calling him, telling him the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, if they're not breaking the law, leave them alone, which would be a good call. So, yeah, so. You guys get some film of the. So being that the police are focused on me right now and they're not focused on the community, I'm gonna remove this and put it around front. Now that they're here and they know what's going on, so it's more comfortable that way and I have better control over it. So yeah. So better control over it, things like that. So
All right, they're coming.
okay. Try to give them a card or something.
That card that you were gonna hand over, what was that?
So here's the deal.
They're going to look it up at the office just to make sure whatever you're showing us complies with it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just my card. It has my phone number on it. Go check out the laws on whether or not I'm required to show an ID for my handgun.
Yeah,
you know,
well, we were just talking to them, and they were saying that if you're openly carrying, that if you're asked by a police officer that you're going to be required, but they're going to look it up.
do me a favor. We don't expect the police to know every law in the book.
Right.
And if you don't know the law and you go and you're not clear on it, if you're willing to at least look it up, get back with me, call me up, let me know. And when
he's looking it up right now, so he's going to let me know here in just a few minutes.
no problem. And then let me know, as soon as I find out you guys understand, I'll tell you what the law is. If I'm required ID, then I have to show that handgun license. Okay? If you pull me over, you got me stopped for a crime, I have to show a license.
Correct.
If I'm out here and I'm being lawfully detained, I'm not required to show ID at that point. Well, it's only against the law to give you false info.
You're only required to identify yourself to us if you've committed a criminal offense.
And then I would also have to show you that handgun.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. And as soon as we can get on the same level on that, I have no problem giving you and cooperating with whatever you need.
Okay. No, that's cool.
Okay. It's important that the officers know that. Because it saves you guys from trouble. It saves us from trouble.
Yeah, man.
And we can all.
I know what it's all about.
And we can all work in harmony.
I don't have a problem with it. If I'm out here and some guy's shooting at me and one of you guys comes along and takes care of him, I have no problem with that.
That's obvious.
I have no problem.
I think your friend was a little
time? I didn't hear that. What did you say?
I said if I'm out here and somebody's trying to assault me or shoot me and one of these guys happens to see it and stops and helps me take care of the problem, I have no problem with that.
So, to clarify, if you're open carrying and he's in a firefight, you jump in to help him out.
They're going to appreciate that.
I mean,
and we've seen videos of that.
We've seen videos. It happens. It's happened numerous times.
We love our police here in Texas. He's from Pennsylvania.
Oh, right.
He does not know. This is his first trip to Texas.
I love it.
And so he doesn't know. So that's why he's got that question. But I can assure you this. If this officer right now was in this grass right here fighting with somebody, there'd probably be 10, 15 people jump out of these cars and help the officer. That's how Texas rolls. Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
Well,
with this many people around, you would.
And that's how Texas rolls, man. I'll tell you.
I dropped my camera to help you out.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Unless maybe he worked in Helotes.
You guys been following Almost Park?
I mean, not Helotes. Almost.
I saw one YouTube video about it.
I'm the catalyst for that.
Was that you and the?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Those officers were not following the law. Let me tell you, they knew that I was licensed to carry a handgun. They knew that I told them I was going to keep coming out there and doing it until they followed the law. I had just my handgun. They had called the people that issued my handgun license trying to get it suspended. They wouldn't suspend it. So then, so the point is they knew everything about me. They had me in custody. Oh, 9 yards. They know I'm a combat vet. They know I don't have a criminal record. They know everything about me. So I'm standing out there with a sign protesting. It says, Almost Park hiring liars, thieves, and cowards. On the other side said, police chief scared to speak. Within 10 minutes, I got officers blocking off the street with their guns out, yelling, drop the sign.
Well, that's what I saw.
And I'm like,
I saw somebody videotaping and they had like 2 cars on each end. And they were
Did you see the one where they attacked the girl with the camera, with the AR pointed at her, telling her to put the camera down?
I had a camera girl filming me.
Almost.
Like these guys.
Almost parked.
I had a camera girl filming me like these guys. An officer with the AR-15 walks into her like that, yelling at her, puts the camera down, hits her hard, knocks her back about 3 feet, and then is back on top of her again, slapping her camera out of her hand.
Don't put me taking a dip of snuff on YouTube.
It's okay. That's another Texas thing.
That's fine.
And then, and the founder of Open Carry Texas, CJ Grisham, was out there with a member of Open Carry Texas. The member had a rifle, just like I am. CJ Grisham only had the handgun, and they knew who he was. They knew he was licensed. He even had a phone call with the chief the day before and told him, we're coming out there, are we gonna have guns pointed at us? And the chief told him, there's not gonna be a problem. The police chief himself tased CJ in the back because he wouldn't get on the ground.
All I want to know is why you're carrying an AR, AK instead of an AR.
Oh, it's not AK. This one's it's a 9mm chamber.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a 9mm chamber.
it's on an AR frame or what? Who makes it?
I don't know, because I'll tell you a funny story. Almost still has my AR. And I was going to borrow an AR from a friend today to do the audit, to do the open carry. Well, he got called into work, so we couldn't get over to his house and get his AR. So I went and bought it. So I actually haven't looked at the make of it.
Might be Mossberg or
High Point?
High Point. That's what it was.
High Point.
Yeah, High Point. I thought it was pretty cool. We were going to get a AK. I think that ran about 270. No, 370.
370, yeah.
And then the guy was like, hey, we got a High Point 9mm for like $200. We'll go fire it later and see what it's like.
You do this in San Antonio also? Or have you done it in San Antonio?
Actually, today is mostly San Antonio. They still have an ordinance on the book
Right, you can't have
about having it loaded.
You can't have it loaded.
And however, McManus came on the news last week in response to Olmos Park repealing their ordinance. Alamo Heights and Hollywood Park repealed their ordinance because it's unconstitutional. They did emergency meetings and repealed their ordinances. And then McManus came out and said, yeah, we have the ordinance on the books, but we're not enforcing it. So we're
The school police are here too.
I can assure you, I constantly get
One
asked
just
if
went
it's
past us,
loaded.
one
So
down
today
there.
I'm just letting all the officers know as SCPD comes out that, yeah, I'm locked, loaded, ready to go. What can I do for you?
Okay, this is what they just sent me. This is under the government
I
code.
can't even read it. Go ahead. Okay.
It says requirement to display license. If a license holder is carrying a handgun on or about the license holder's person, when a magistrate or a peace officer demands that the license holder display the identification, the license holder shall display both the license holder's driver's license or identification certificate issued by the Department of Public Safety and the license holder's handgun license.
And what's the criminal penalty for not doing that?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get all that.
I can tell you there's not one.
Well, there may not be.
There's not.
I mean, we
So
can.
so let me ask you this. What does a police officer do if it doesn't say it's a class A? I mean, what is it? Is it class A misdemeanor? Class B
I don't
misdemeanor?
know. I didn't get that part.
So we know that crimes are categorized as felonies and misdemeanors.
Correct.
And there's no criminal penalty. It's not a misdemeanor. or a
I do
felony.
not know.
I know. And there's case law.
I'm just saying. It's saying that there's a requirement for you to do that.
I have a license.
Okay. Can you show me the license? I'm not going to take any information off of it. I just want to see the license.
Am I being detained?
No.
I'll show you my license. I've already walked, guys. I've already walked away. They're not concerned with that.
I don't have a problem with
This
that.
guy's been doing 100% okay
He's
with
been great.
everything. He just confirmed I'm not detained. And like I've said before 100 times, if you're dealing with officers that are just trying to do their job,
I'm not even
and they're respecting your rights, they're not detaining you and all that good stuff, then oh, sorry.
It's a song for you, Paul.
I'm not even going to write anything down. All I want to do is see it.
It's about being a hero. When the officer
Okay.
approaches with
Cooperate with good police officers.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
That's the message to
You're
our
good to go.
viewers.
that is a
Cooperate
message.
with your good
We love good
police
police officers, and I appreciate it.
All right, guys.
As a gentleman,
Thank you, sir. Just thank you
Okay.
for uploading.
Are you going to be out here for a while so I can let our dispatchers know?
We'll go.
We're gonna,
We'll be leaving.
We're parked up by Starbucks.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk down there and get the truck and we're out of here.
You're out?
So yeah, if you wanna walk with me, you can.
no matter what it
1,000 more calls.
No.
Okay.
You're good. I mean,
I appreciate
I'll
you.
let the dispatchers know that if that's why you're coming up here, then, I mean, if,
We're done.
if anybody calls, I'll cover that, but we've already talked to whatever number.
Gotcha. All right. I appreciate you honoring your oath, sir.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Okay.
That's what we like to
That's
see.
how it works. One cop had an attitude, so I gave him a little drop. Another one, respectful, and he gets what he wanted. It's not about...
And it's not that he'll always get what he wanted, but a lot of times.
It wasn't about being weak and giving in. It's about hitting the coach with respect. And you never could have walked away at any time. And because of that respect, Jack gave him the same respect back. And that's what we need to do.
All right, well, he stopped, so I'm good.
Right, he wasn't concerned with the handgun. And I mean, he wasn't concerned with the rifle. And what's the point in showing an ID? What's the point in open carrying if you're going to show an ID for it? He didn't detain me. He didn't draw his gun on me. He didn't try to stop me when I walked off. So my question is, why not oblige the guy? We're not anti-cop. If you're anti-cop, you're on the wrong channel. I'm not anti-cop, I'm anti-bad cop. And considering the circumstances, considering we're near a school, considering I wasn't being cooperative, 100% cooperative, considering I told that officer to stop interrupting me, and if he's going to interrupt me, we're done. Kind of gave him some disrespect. You know, the sergeant, y'all couldn't see it, but the sergeant kind of told him with his hand, stop.
This wasn't about the rifle, guys. You guys need to chill about.
Yeah, this wasn't about the rifle.
It was about the handgun. I mean, there are certain laws that you have to follow about that. But
so,
you know,
so with the handgun, yeah, you have to have a license for it. Texas law says that if you're carrying it open, that you're obligated to show your license to a police officer if they request it. It doesn't prescribe a penalty, and it doesn't override your Fourth Amendment right against unlawful searches and seizures. So if he were to detain me for the purpose of showing that license, and only for the purpose of showing that license, now he's violating my Fourth Amendment right. Now we got an issue, but he didn't do that.
the other cop is frowning. I mean, here's the
He didn't do that. So why be uncooperative with him at that point? And he turned it into he said, may I see it? And he said I wasn't detained. So why not show him? Why not?
So they're saying that the other guy is upset because you can see the demeanor that the other cop was having. Right? He was ready to argue with you, but the other cop was okay. He was telling him to calm down, like let him speak, because he knew that his officer was getting ready to talk stupid.
Yeah.
So and there are a lot of people on here saying good job, Jack.
Hey, good job to that sergeant for putting that tyrant down. That other fucking officer, I could see it in his eyes. If it would have been him by himself or him and his buddies, it would have been a problem. So y'all need to let Helotes know. Now, you know, don't blow up their phones. I'm just saying, they did a good job. They did a good job. That sergeant did a really good job. Kept that guy at bay, and it's a good thing that officer is getting babysitted by that sergeant.
So what would you call it? Go ahead.
How often do you see me shake a cop's hand?
Huh?
How often do you see me shake a cop's hand?
Don't ever see. This man right here never shakes the cops' hands. But
When they do a good job.
the sergeant did a good job. Again,
That good
almost
job.
Park. I know you're watching. That's how you do it. Even in the face of somebody being uncooperative, recognize that no law is being broken and act appropriately. I suggest that there be some leave authorized and some extra training authorized, some training funds for Almost Park. You guys come out to Helotes so they can sit you down and school
this
you
guy
on
a
how
call.
to deal with this stuff, okay? All right, let's roll.
All right.
I'm going to sit down, folks.